What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Giannis. Welcome to On the Spot Podcast. It is a very, very good addition today. I mean, I just want to let you guys know, sorry for the wait that we didn't have we didn't drop a brand new episode, but today we have somebody today, one of my OG. We got Rick, OG Rick in the building. What's going on, OG Rick? Just give it up. Just give it up. OG Rick in the building. There you go.
How you guys doing?
OG Rick, what's going on, OG?
So I'm good.
I mean, it's been a while since since I've been talking about it. If you have
Right.
on the set with me,
Right.
we'll to, have some deep conversation
Right.
what
I'm
we
here.
talking about and everything like that.
Yeah.
But tell the people what we can find you on social media platform we can find you.
Facebook for real is Ricky's still here.
Ricky's still here.
That's about it.
That's it. Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky's still
He's
here.
still here.
Yeah, from here we're going heavy.
I know, right? Ricky's still here. I'm
Yeah.
good. So Instagram, is Instagram.
The same thing. Ricky's
Ricky's
still
still
here. Instagram.
Okay. So I mean, how the week been? How the hustle been?
A little tough, a little tight, but as a man, you gotta get through it.
Yeah, man.
You got no one to complain to.
Oh yeah, definitely that. That's all we live for, man.
Yeah.
In America, it's all about
Happy to be here, man.
It's all about the hustle.
The hustle, yeah.
You know what I mean? As a man, we just gotta keep grinding each and every day.
Right.
Try to provide for the family. Also, you know what I mean? I've been wanting to come on the on the spot podcast where we can have a conversation. The last time we was here, we were talking about relationship status, marriage, pretty much things that we're going through. Last time we had I think we had Mo as a guest. Mo was here. We made some nice comments where we go piggyback off. You know what I mean? We're getting that why if people's always they're not happy in certain situations.
Female will never be happy, man. Facts.
You can give them the money in the world.
God wired us as humans, right?
Mm-hmm.
God wired us differently.
Right.
The man is wired so differently.
Yeah.
We are less emotional.
Mm-hmm.
The females are more emotional. I tell other people that when it comes to strength, we men believe we have strength, but we don't. We only have physical strength.
Okay.
We don't have mental strength. The female have mental strength. So we are different in structures, with the way of life, the way of doing things and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to relationship, the way we men express love is much more different.
Right.
The female express love.
Okay.
So there will always be problem because we look at things love wise differently.
So one thing I wanted to ask, what about if the men is the vice versa? When a man says, "Well, you're not happy," can men not be happy in a relationship?
Men can be
and show it on their face.
Men most definitely can be not happy.
Or can be emotional about it?
Yes. Every human being got emotions, but to understand.
So if men are happy, what do they do in that kind of stage? Like,
it's kind of like vary from culture to culture, from a person to another person. Some people gonna talk about. For me, I'll talk about like this is not going well with me. For me personally, I believe that when I stop talking, then I'm mentally done with you. So if there's something in a relationship that I don't like, I prefer talking to you about it. The more I talk to you,
the better.
The better, because I want you to change some things about yourself.
Right.
But when I stop talking, then I have checked out.
Okay.
So for me personally, I will talk. But some men, because of,
certain situation,
maybe social media bullying and like societal norms and stuff like that. Some men just prefer, keeping things in and just walking out. A lot of men gonna walk out talking to their significant others.
But that don't help the situation though.
Most definitely.
I really think you just pile on everything that I do believe expressing yourself is one of the biggest things. You see what I'm saying? And I think having conversation, but some people find it nagging. I don't think it's nagging. I think you just expressing yourself within the home is
it could be nagging to an extent. Like, how much are you saying it? You know, you can say five or one thing 5 different times.
Okay.
You know, some in some culture, it's considered being rude or disrespectful. Like to tell you one thing 5 different times.
Yeah, but I mean in our culture,
our culture like the Liberian Central. You know what I mean? Because most definitely we're not Americans.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So in the Liberian culture, I prefer when I talk to you and you don't listen to me or you don't do what I want you to do. I go for those who you respect, and that's how.
So do you believe that 99% within our Liberian community, is that the reason that most of them end up being in a situation they're not supposed to be in because they don't feel to listen to their companion or anything like that?
Most females that come from Africa, like my problem with female that don't want to listen to their partner or their significant others. My problem with the ones that were born, raised here. No, I mean in Africa and came over here. Like if you come here at like 20 or 20 year or 25 year, you should know better. You should have all those African traditions, and know how to take care of your man. My late mom will always say, don't never pull your drawers down for a man that you are not willing to honor. May I repeat that?
Yes. Look, when you hold on, I just had a fall.
Yeah, it's actually deep.
No, it's facts.
It's deep.
No,
okay. Please let me go Liberian a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm a typical Liberian born raised, right? In Africa, my late mom told my sister, don't never pull your drawers down, meaning your underwear. In Africa, would say drawers, right? Don't pull your drawers down for a man that you are not willing to honor. Now, respect and honor is a thin line. 2 different things. Whenever you pull your drawers down as a female to a man, that man knows a little bit more than your father about you. So you must honor and respect him. So a lot of females that come from Africa, I expect you to honor and respect the one that you chose to be your significant other.
Yep.
But our society now with social media and all that, a lot of
and that's a problem. That's a problem.
It's a problem,
especially with social media because social media got this thing that okay, you rather you live this life, but you don't live in real life.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You live this life, but you don't live in real life. Yeah. But your real life is rocky.
Right.
But your social media life is like it's 100%. It's
glamorous. Yeah.
It's glamorous, and the whole time you go through so much headache, but you're not being true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know from my perspective. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you think that majority of the females follow their friends?
Yeah.
What do they do?
Majority, I don't know about majority, but some of them.
Is that why you think a lot of marriages don't last because of this person getting married today, so they finally do it?
Social media is a huge part or portion of the reasons why a lot of marriages or relationships don't work. Like African movies. A lot of African movies portray that sweet relationship, even American movies, right?
Yeah.
That our significant others watch. They portray a lot of romantic lifestyle, holding hands, opening the car door for their significant other, bringing in flowers, sweet words. Those things are not going to be, permanent within your relationship all the time.
So, why? One thing I always want to know is women in general always want to say, I want to be married, I want to be married, I want to be married. I want to be married, I want to be married. But yeah, when you get that ring, you get that home, you get everything that you're looking for. It's not just us, like us. Many celebrities does it too.
Right.
Because there's some celebrities, females that They got everything they want. Their husband don't give them money, power, anything, but they're still not happy. They still want to be out there.
No, but you gotta be careful. You know, money, success, isn't happiness.
Yeah, but my question is, why do they ask for these things? They want to get in their palm, then all of a sudden, it's not working.
I think social media is one of the biggest contributing factors. Like what they see in the movies, what they see on Facebook, Instagram.
But those things are rare.
But they don't know that, or they know but just don't care. You know, I know a lot of people who are looking good, glamorous in the public, like private life they're struggling.
Mm.
You know, when the day our women will come to the realization that social media is not life, you know, it's not real life. Life's gonna be better. Our forefathers, our parents went through 20, 30, 40 years of marriage without any issue.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because our my mom friend wasn't calling her and saying, "Oh, I saw your dude in the club,
yep,
or you were in the market
doing
with the other,
this,
stuff like that." You know, I know a personal friend that you may know as well that went to another state and apparently was holding hand of a friend that he haven't seen for a very long time. You know, they met and kind of, held hands. How you doing? Everything. Someone took picture.
But also you got to be careful about who you got. You also got to be careful who you bring around your females, because some niggas ain't shit too.
Yes, and no, because man, you don't know the heart of a human being is terrible, man.
Yeah.
You know, it takes time to really know a person, and even if you know, man, bro, I've seen wives and husbands murder that significant other, people that they kind of live with for years. So shit happens. So if you say you gotta be careful, yeah, you gotta be careful, but to an extent, man, you can't just show everyone in your life because you're afraid that everyone cannot be trusted.
True.
You know what I mean?
True that. And with all these things going on, you know what I mean? As a young man, that's what I'm saying. But what I was saying, Paul, let me just get my train of thought together.
Right.
Like with all these things, especially with social media and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think sometimes some people look at things as a relationship as a competition. You know what I'm saying?
It should never be.
Right, it should have never been. But sometimes they make it look like it's a competition.
And that's wrong.
And which is
that life in itself should never be competition. Facts. Because my term of success cannot be yours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when I kind of come around you and understand how you became successful, that's how, I kind of grow to have that kind of mindset to be successful as well. So it's always good to kind of like celebrate those who are successful, come around and celebrate them and learn how you yourself can be. But if you try to be that person without getting closer to them to understand where you came from and where they at right now, you just, put yourself, it's like digging a hole.
Yeah. And one of the things that on our last episode that we had is can you be in a successful relationship while you're not getting married?
Yes. Very yes.
But one of the
if that was good English, very yes. Yeah.
But one of the things I said that when Mo was here,
right,
said the fact that if the two female and the male have to understand,
right.
So long both of y'all had that type of rules and regulation that I will not disrespect you. You know, that's why both of y'all have to did have an understanding.
Exactly. But that's what marriage is. It's just bringing the government in. That's all.
It's not a piece of paper.
That's all. But marriage is not biblical. Marriage is not Christianity or Baha'i or Muslim. No.
So it's not compulsory for you to be there.
Marriage actually bringing the two families together and the two families agree and giving their blessing to both of you. That's it. If her mom and dad, your mom and dad come together and say, yeah, we'll consent, we bless you, you got to marry. You don't have to go for the Lamborghini and the party hall and take $20,000
or that just extra.
It just you being just you being you.
Yeah,
That's
of course.
all. But I never.
But then you
What about
spend,
it?
but then you spend all that money.
Yeah.
You spend all that, the hundreds and fifties of thousands of dollars.
Right.
Then, before you know it, you put all that in drain within 2-3 months. You can't make it.
Because then it was just about you being flamboyant. You never have mindset to really get married.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I always think about saying relationships are about you being spontaneous. Or you don't think like that?
No, spontaneous in your love life.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of like keep the spice.
Going.
You know?
Yeah.
Because being spontaneous is like today we're not eating in this house, man. We're stepping out. You know, like someone just planning without you knowing, like, babe, let's step out.
Uh-huh.
You know, those things keep the relationship moving, keep that touch, not quite burning.
You know, I was watching something on TikTok, and I do have a lot to say for my African females because they be like, I will never date that brand man. That brand man are not romantic.
That person's hurt.
I would never, but then again, it's not just one person. This is like I would say 50% of Liberian women always say they'll never date Liberian.
They're all hurt.
But the thing is, just because one person did something to you, don't mean that every man are the same. So should we say we should never date Liberian women because we went through some type of hell?
True be told, I can't see myself marrying another culture or marrying another culture.
But it feel like,
right.
In the day, if not the Liberian men, you feel like our Liberian culture, especially the Liberian men, is more terrible than the other cultures out there.
Wrong.
Then when they go outside,
wrong.
You see different culture, or you're Ghanaian, Nigerian, or whatever.
Let me tell you how I would easily or quietly calm that person down. Any woman that will say I can never date a Liberian man, first of all, that person is hurt. That person have gone through some trauma with a Liberian brother. But I will ask, like our female Liberian,
yeah,
they always blame the opposite sex.
But the thing is, why also is you obviously you never did a Liberian man. So what exactly were you doing in a relationship?
Thank you.
That's what you doing in a relationship. You feel like that. You never did it. So is that Liberian man feeling the same way you're feeling?
The thing here is they go to work, they respect the boss. The boss command them, right?
Preach.
And say, hey, Yama, and Yama is a Liberian name.
Yeah.
Right. Look at that name, right?
There you go.
Yama, I need that thing done in 30 minutes. And bring it to my desk. They will say, yes, boss. When you come home and the one you chose to be your significant other tell you, Yama, I need that soup this particular way. Boom, you get angry. That's double standard. I don't.
It is double standard.
I don't.
So you give respect to a totally stranger because of why?
Exactly the point. And that person is in your life for a very short period of time.
But the person that living with you that you see every day,
right?
That you provide, you put you on that position, right? Make you to the person that you don't have that type of respect.
That's what a typical Liberian man would do: provide for you, cover you, protect you, and stuff like that. Yeah, it'd be easy
because I hear, especially when I go on social media, I hear it. Oh, Liberian man this, Liberian man that, but I would never see a Nigerian to talk bad about their culture.
They do, but
you don't see it.
Yeah.
You don't see as much as
But the reason why you don't see it because you're not in that community that much. We are there, but not in that community that much.
But you want my understanding, why do I with me always try to downplay just the culture that just the men, social media?
It was never like that.
You know what I'm saying?
It was
because at the end of the day, if you leave, you think majority of men, I would say maybe we're all the same. Not everybody. Some. But I would never did it. I would never did Liberian. Liberian, they don't know romance. At the end of the day, it's not up to the man for you to be romantic. What about you?
That woman is hurt. Because being romantic, now, once you choose your partner, not husband but your partner, right? There will be things that person don't know about life. When you know it, teach them. That's when you guys conversate, you guys talk.
Right.
Bed. You gotta kiss me this way, you gotta hold me this way, you gotta dress this way, you gotta cut your hair this way, you gotta smell this way. There will be things that I don't know how to do, or I never knew before I met you. When you know it, it's your job as my significant other, quote unquote, to tell me, say, hey, babe, you gotta do it this way. If you're not doing your job, then don't blame me.
But I think being spontaneous, being romantic go both ways. If I can go ahead, it's like, this is my wife. she'll set up this and she'll set up that.
Right.
Do something to try to make me happy. She knows exactly what I like.
Right.
But some females feel like spontaneity should come directly from the men all the time. If you miss one time, then it's a problem.
Say I want like real women.
Exactly.
Believe that it should come from the man all the time. But it should be both ways.
It should be both ways.
At all times.
At all times. Because of why? Because from your previous boyfriend, was he spontaneous to you?
Right. Yeah, like I said, it depends who trained you into the game. You know what I'm saying? Because your upbringing affect your life to come. Who was that first, who was that second, who was that third guy? What did it do to you? Some people are hurt. That's why therapy comes in. Counseling comes in. We African, we don't respect those things.
We don't, we sure.
But you know what? Therapy is just a simple thing, right? Listen.
Okay.
Therapy is not. It shouldn't be expensive. It's just like talking to someone that you know and trust. Period.
It's like me talking to you.
Exactly. But you have to trust me.
Trust is here for my information to be
the problem that we Liberians don't go to therapy and stuff because we don't even trust our own friends in the community.
Of course.
Like if you come and tell me, it be bro, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things happening to me, 2 weeks after the whole community know about it, like you lose every confidence. You know what I mean? Like,
which is just terrible.
It is terrible.
100%. I have confidence from to tell you my personal problem.
Right.
But then again, one thing I always have a problem with is the fact that I understand you can go through social media is not a good place for you to be. For you to go ahead and talk about your personal life. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But now within our community, exactly like that. Relationship. What is this? What is that? What is it?
A lot of controversy all over the internet about Liberians and stuff like people fighting, people bringing their fiancés and significant others on social media. I see a lot of breakups on social media. People come out.
So do you blame for that? Do you blame social media for that?
I don't blame social media. I blame the individuals. Because social media is just a platform. That you go ahead.
And that's why I'm trying to tell people that after just say Facebook Live is done.
Right.
Facebook Live is done. What exactly are you going to do? What are you going to do then?
There's a live after Facebook.
Exactly. Yeah. But some people will be going through, like I think I was watching a video a couple years back. The lady is having a crazy argument with her companion. She went directly alive.
Yeah.
She throwing the dude clothes outside. His shoes, his everything.
Yeah.
Why does the warehouse have to do exactly?
2 ways. I see that 2 ways. For her protection, because we live in America. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Anything that's an altercation. Anything can happen. Anyone can touch anybody. You know what I mean? No one will go to jail. No one will be arrested. No one will arrest.
Yeah, but if the person,
the second thing, if that person isn't violent, why go on live?
But the thing is, if the person is not there, but the last time, I'm not going to call the person.
Don't, please.
The person, the friend of mine, put all his personal business outside. Why is that? Why would you have to put your personal business outside? Why can't you have a civil conversation?
Let me tell you personal stuff, Lawrence. The problem that we men face, a lot of men don't know how to date. They don't know when to date. They don't know who to date. Like, if you like a thick girl, it's not every thick girl that's your preference or should be your preference. You feel what I'm saying? Now, just give me 1 minute, please.
Okay,
right?
I'm not listening.
Why would I go and date a person that I know to be violent, to be on social media enthusiast, or how do they call it? It's a word.
No, social media influencer.
No, not someone who is too much into social media.
Like addicted or something like that.
Yes, very much addicted to social media. Where everything to do is it's online.
Right.
But for me personally, if I like you, if I like your aesthetics, I like your shape, size, whatever.
Okay.
Once I know you to be dramatic, I ain't dating you.
But that's,
you know what I'm saying? So now a lot of dudes make that mistake, right? See the beauty, see the everything, but they don't see the attitude. They want to get you to in the attitude store, but the attitude been there. You saw the attitude, but you ignore it.
Huh.
You ignore the attitude. And then when you guys have problems, and then she or he put up everything on social media, what, bro? You saw it,
But you ignore it.
you ignore
Because
it.
that beauty.
Because you saw the beauty, bro. I can be with the ugliest one, but will protect my identity, my mental health. You know, that's what I want to be. You know, as a man, you should always go for peace of mind over beauty and all the stuff.
But what about if that female had like a layer, like an onion?
Ooh.
A layer.
That, listen, bro.
Pretentious, you know?
Lawrence, you're a smart young man. I know it will take you 2 or 3 hours of conversation to know who a person is, bro. Come on now. You'll be like, I ain't fucking with you. Bro, like Eli Bro was saying, you can monkey get a black hand on your attitude,
They all follow you.
Facts.
They all follow you.
Bro, it take me maybe, for me personally, an hour. I'll be like, nah, I ain't fucking with you, woman. She's beautiful though, but I ain't
too much trouble.
I ain't messing around, bro.
You just want to get mad at me, my whole head was just out of me.
I got too many girls that I know. I'm in my 40s now. I'll tell you that. Too many girls that I'll be like, nah, you know, we just did friends.
You know, but I always find people be like, oh, I stay single by choice, or
no, fuck no, ain't no one saying no single by no damn choice.
You 34, maybe 55 in your 50s. Easy, you want to date. Yeah, at that point, I don't even think it's date.
No, it is.
Because you like 50-something years old. Men is different. Women is...
Bro, you'll be surprised, man. Let me tell you, attitude is contagious. You hear me? Attitude is very contagious.
But why? Because if you just say you that type of female that got this whole attitude.
Which one? The bad one?
The bad one.
Attitude? Ain't gonna fuck with you.
Then that's when you're gonna be keep past.
That's what I said. Attitude is contagious, because if somebody dated you in Columbus, let's say for example in Columbus, if a person dated you and got to experience your bad attitude, words travel.
But then once again, if you know that person got this type of attitude,
exactly.
Why go there?
That's why, back to my point.
Don't tell me the beauty gonna come
yes, most men.
But then again, so if you do go there, then this is why sometimes I got some problems with my brothers and them.
Right.
Because they go there. The person, they have kids. Okay. They see the beauty there. Okay. They know the attitude is there. They go there and they have the kids. Yeah, that's now everything just get worse. Then you want to turn around, you want to renege, you want to have they get trouble, man. I can't stand the girl. They got to do this, they got to do that. Bro, you see how everything was before you decided to go have kids over there.
You know, everyone react to things differently. Everyone take things differently. Everyone think and does stuff differently, right? Mm-hmm. I have that mental power, that mental strength to resist. You may not. Next person may not. Some man, when guys don't do that, they go for the perfume. Like, man, she smells good. That's what you know what I'm saying? Like, woo! I'm telling you, bro. I'm like, oh, that smell in my bed. Fast. But that's trouble, man.
That's trouble in your bed right there.
Think about, say we're Christians, right? Right. All of the great men that fell in the Bible. Women. Period.
And that's exact. No.
Was it ugly women?
No. Those fine women.
Beautiful.
Because so the moral of the story is, women can get you. They can get you out of your character. They can get you out. Again, all the great men I ever fought is women. Like I was telling you, I think we had the episode that I did with Henry. We're talking about religion, and we're talking about the same thing about how females at Simpson. Simpson was the strongest man in the world. Yeah. You could bring down a whole building. Mm-hmm. As soon as he told that woman, the beautiful woman came around.
Right. But she was also used. She was used.
A beautiful woman came around. You know the whole secret.
Very beautiful. Every man should have a limit to what he tells.
So you think a
significant
downfall of a man is a female?
No, it's not only a female. That's one of the downfalls. That's one of the trends. You know, you be careful. Know the person you call your significant other. Choose rightly. Don't choose because she's beautiful.
But nowadays you can't even really choose them.
Then it's on you as a man, bro. If you and like bro call it a proche. If you
what?
A proche. You know a proche.
I don't know what that is. I tell you, you gotta explain that one to me.
Any typical Liberian will say a proche mean a guy who
okay. How you a proche?
A proche. A proche is someone who anything they see,
they will go for it.
Baby, hello. My name will say what I mean. Bro,
you know, this is my first time hearing something like
that. I never. Y'all comment in the comment section. Yeah, when you never approach it, typical Liberian. Me a Liberian. Yeah,
there you go. Approach it. So anything that you see,
if you become an approach, you don't mentally.
That's for a female part though.
No, for a man.
Everything you see.
Approach everything you see. Once you with it.
Yeah.
For what thing? Brother.
Something you go for you go pass by.
Bro, something made in your sister. Something you just pass, you see pass. You gotta have mental strength. That's why you be a broke human being.
And then now, do you think within our community, do you think they have a lot of approach in here?
In our community?
Yeah.
They don't have a lot of they got a couple of them. They got a couple of them. And some of them must have been they're gonna kill my ass. Oh man. They got a couple of approaches.
They got a couple of approaches.
Yeah.
They want it.
They want it.
God damn,
bro. You should have standard, you know, like true. Man, I love steady kind of women. I go with attitude first. Bro, I could never say I don't like beautiful women. I love beautiful women.
Of course, anybody.
Beauty is internal.
It's everything.
Beauty is internal.
Any man that have a beautiful woman in the arm is ain't nobody want to have a beautiful woman in the arm.
Exactly.
Nobody don't want to have a beautiful woman in the arm.
But character should come.
Character should come.
It should come. Bro.
No wahala.
Exactly.
And if now one of your CV jumping up and down, the man say A, you say B.
Oh no.
You say C, you say the whole alphabet.
Then you are not. We're not dealing.
We're not. But then there's a lot of them here. There's a lot of them that I'm not gonna point no fingers, but there's a lot of them within our community. You know what I'm saying? That when a man say A, it say B. But then why do you want protection from the man when you will act like a man?
And I know a couple of dudes who, when I significant order say A, they say B, and they say go get pregnant, they get, make that woman pregnant. I feel like, bro,
then why
up? That's for life. Except you're a deadbeat. You feel what I'm saying? If you're not a deadbeat and you got a woman who is very disrespectful, and you know she's disrespectful, but you still went ahead and pregnant.
And you know a lot of approach that.
Yeah.
As soon as approach them,
and suddenly there. Like, bro, I'm an O+. I'm not messing around.
For what?
Because I can impregnate any woman. That's why I'm not fucking around. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
I don't want no problem, bro. We live in the U.S.
Of course.
The government comes in, your life is done. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart. It's not about every man. You gotta be selective. Be structural. Like, you know who, where, and when. It's simple. Life is not difficult. We make life.
We make it difficult.
Yeah.
It just in front of us.
Right.
We make it difficult. We make it like that, and which is like, it's about that time.
Yeah, approximately 5 more minutes.
Okay. It's about that time. But, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, my OG is here.
I appreciate it, man.
I'm pretty sure. Before we close, before we get out and everything like that, OG, this is your first time being on the podcast and everything today. You guys should move forward to coming on our OG to be seen here on our platform.
If you want to see me here all the time, please like, share, comment. That's about my hairline, my forehead, whatever. Oh yeah, I'll take it. Like he laughing, but yeah, please grow the channel for us.
He been saying that I will go bald. He been praying for me to go bald. Every time I look in the mirror, I'm like, God damn, my hair, I didn't see no more.
No, you don't believe in that either. I have hair more than him. Anyone that really know me, please comment under there. I have hair more than him. He didn't believe me. I said,
well, I didn't say I didn't have. I had to go back on his pictures. I went through your old pictures and
I did.
That's okay.
I have wave in everything,
Yeah,
bro.
You see, bald head is a man's disease.
Life after you. But guess what? It's a blessing. When I started getting bald, I started losing a little bit of my self-esteem, you know?
Okay.
But trust me, true story, right?
Okay.
At 35, I shaved my hair. And I remember I went to a karaoke bar in some other place. I won't call the name, right? It's a very low key bar. And this Spanish lady, who else she said, you know, what's that? Your scar? Me being African, you know, I'm like, she like, she said, I love bald headed man. I'm like, you know, at that point, my everything went up. You know what I mean? My confidence,
everything.
Of course. I'm like, okay. And she touched my head. She said, young or old, bald head makes you.
Well, yeah, but no, being bald look good or something.
It's cheap. Oh, bro. You know we spend on your head? You know we spend on your head?
Hold on.
I don't spend that money.
Shout out to my barber friend. Yeah.
I have 2 machines that I bought her out of each for about 6 months now.
I used to go to my boy shout out back in Philly.
Right.
Shout used to cut my hair. Shout don't cut my hair for the past 11 years, but man, I think we just cut my hair.
Man, right now, call it $60. Go to the barber shop right close to the daycare right here. $60 for a cut.
Yeah,
I ain't doing that, bro. I'm fixing my hair and start gelling it, whatever, in my bathroom. Come on. That part. Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen,
appreciate you just tuning in, man.
Right.
Make sure you follow on all social media platforms
on the spot
podcast on YouTube. Make sure you like us, comment below,
right?
Share this video when it airs. Stay tuned. My name is Giannis.
My name is Ricky, man. My name is Ricky.
And give me social media one more time.
Ricky's still here.
He's still here. It's still here.
Nobody heavy, man. Heavy straight.
Appreciate you tuning on and everything like that. Look forward to our next episode, man. You have a good one.
Welcome.
All right.